The humerus is a long bone located in the upper arm, connecting the shoulder joint to the elbow joint. It consists of several key anatomical features and muscle attachments. Here is an overview of the anatomy of the humerus and its muscle attachment in detail. Anatomical features. Anatomical features of the humerus: head, the proximal end of the humerus that articulates with the scapula forming the shoulder joint. Greater tubercle, a prominent bony projection located lateral to the head of the humerus, where several muscles attach. Lesser tubercle, a small bony projection located anteriorly to the head of the humerus, also serving as a site for muscle attachments. Intertubercular groove, Bicipital groove, a groove between the greater and lesser tubercles, where the long head of the biceps tendon runs. Deltoid tuberosity, a roughened area on the lateral surface of the shaft of the humerus, where the deltoid muscle attaches. Medial and lateral epicondyles, bony prominences at the distal end of the humerus, serving as attachment sites for various muscles and ligaments. Capitulum and trochlea, the two condyles at the distal end of the humerus that articulates with the bones of the forearm, radius and ulna. Muscle attachments. Rotator cuff muscles. The rotator cuff muscles, including the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, and subscapularis, attach around the greater and lesser tubercles of the humerus. These muscles function to stabilize the shoulder joint and facilitate rotation. Deltoid muscle. The deltoid muscle attached to the deltoid tuberosity on the lateral surface of the humerus. It is responsible for shoulder abduction. Biceps brachii muscle. The short head of the biceps brachii muscle attached to the coracoid process of the scapula, while the long head attached to the supraglenoid tubercle of the scapula and runs through the intertubercular groove to attach on the radial tuberosity. Triceps brachii muscle. Triceps brachii muscle attached to the posterior surface of the humerus, including the olecranum process of the ulna. It is responsible for elbow extension. Brachialis and brachioradialis muscles. These muscles attach to the anterior surface of the humerus and play a role in elbow flexion. Coracobrachialis muscle. This muscle attached to the coracoid process of scapula and the middle of the humerus and assists in shoulder flexion and adduction. Side determination of the humerus: right or left humerus. Landmarks. Head. The head of the humerus is spherical and fits into the glenoid cavity of the scapula. When viewed from the front, the head of the humerus should be facing medially towards the midline of the body. Greater tubercle. The greater tubercle is located laterally and is one of the two bony landmarks on the proximal end of the humerus. It is more prominent than the lesser tubercle. Lesser tubercle is another bony landmark located in the anterior aspect of the humerus, just below the head and medial to the greater tubercle. Medial and lateral epicondyles. The medial epicondyle is located in the distal end of the humerus, on the inner side towards the midline, while the lateral epicondyle is located in the outer side. With my best wishes.